knowing it's only been an hour, he's probably like, oh, look over there. He's like, well, I'm cooked. That's one of the, like, he didn't get enough time to go back to prison. Lawyers will probably having lunch.
Y'all may be seated. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I understand that you all have reached a verdict. If the foreperson will please stand. And if you will switch seats with that gentleman on the front row, so you'll be closer to the deputy. If you will give the verdict form to the deputy. Sir, if you will read the verdict form from the very top, starting with in the Superior Court, all the way to the bottom.
In the Superior Court of DeKalb County, State of Georgia versus Richard Vincent Merritt, defendant, indictment number 19CR2141-4, Judge Courtney L. Johnson. Verdict form. As of count 1, malice murder, we, the jury, find the defendant guilty. As of count 2, felony murder, we, the jury, find the defendant guilty. As of count 3, felony murder, we, the jury, find the defendant guilty. As of count 4, aggravated assault, we, the jury, find the defendant guilty. As of count 5, aggravated assault, we, the jury, find the defendant guilty. As of count 6, possession of knife during commission of a felony, we, the jury, find the defendant guilty. This 24th day of May, 2023.
And is it signed and dated by you as foreperson?
Correct.
If you'll give the verdict form to the deputy. Deputy, if you'll give the verdict form to the attorneys.
He had to know before sitting down. An hour and like 8 minutes.
The court to excusing the jury panel.
No.
Proceed, sir. Thank you. You are discharged as our jury. I want to thank you all for your work during the course of the trial and your time and patience with us. I would like to speak with you just briefly before you excuse for the day. The instruction that I gave you about not talking about the case no longer applies at this point, so you're free to talk to whoever you choose to about the case. Sometimes the attorneys may want to talk with you about your decision to see how you came to your decision. If you want to talk to them, you can. If you don't want to, you're not obligated to do so. You're not obligated to speak to anyone that you don't choose to about your verdict and how you came to the verdict in the case. All right. Thank you very much. If you'll retire to the jury room.
Well, they don't stand up. Oh, she's ready to stand up, but he's not. He's like, fuck up. Well, yeah, I mean, look, as Lefty said, there's not much of a defence. The worst thing he did actually was go up there and tell that story, I think. But
Right,
you have to say
with the
something.
jury before they're released, and then I'll come back and we'll proceed to sentencing.
The other two, he's like, I'm not standing up for anybody. I'm not shocked. We all said guilty, but um, it was a weak case. Do you know what I mean? By the state, circumstantial, but all points pointed at him. And that story of two gunmen come to the door. That's just ridiculous. Like, he better off not saying anything than saying that story. And he's a lawyer. Even his lawyers, why didn't they tell him, look, we can't tell you, you can't tell that story on stand. So I don't know, but there we are. That's what we got. Right, let's get out with it. End of trial.